guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read 1 Samuel 1 to 7, Proverbs 10, and Psalm 138. Let's get started. There was a certain man of Ramathaim and Zophim with a husband Ephraim. His name was Elkanah, son of Jeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Zoph, and Ephrathah. He had 2 wives. The name of the one was Hannah, and the name of the other Peninnah. And Peninnah had 2 children, but Hannah had no children. Now this man used to go up year by year from a sea to worship, and sacrifice to the Lord of hosts at Shiloh, where the 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, praised the Lord. And the day when Elkanah sacrificed, he was given a portion to Peninnah his wife, and to her sons and daughters. But to Hannah he gave a double portion, because he loved her. The Lord was close to her. And her rival used to provoke her grievously to irritate her, because the Lord was close to her. And went on year by year. As often as she went up to Hassel, she used to provoke her, and therefore Hannah wept and would not eat. And Elkanah, her husband, said to her, Hannah, why do you weep? And why do you not eat? Why is your heart sad? Am I not more to you than 10 sons? After eating and drinking, Shiloh, Hannah arose. Now Eli the priest was sitting on the seat beside the doorpost of the temple of the Lord. And she was deeply distressed and prayed to the Lord and wept bitterly. And she vowed a vow and said, O Lord of hosts, if you indeed look on the affliction of your son, and remember me, and not forget your servant, I will give to your servant a son. And I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life, and no razor shall touch his head. As she continued praying for the Lord, Eli observed him. Hannah was speaking in her heart, and the lips moved, and her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli took her to a drunken woman. And Eli said to her, How long will you go on being drunk? Put your wine away from me. And Hannah answered, No, my Lord, I am more in trouble in spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but I have been pouring out my soul before the Lord. Do not regard your servant as a worthless one. For all along I have been speaking out of my great anxiety and vexation. And Eli answered, Go and hasten to the Lord of Israel, grant you petition that you maintain. And she said, Let your servant find favor in your eyes. And the woman went her way, and her face was no longer sad. They rose early in the morning, worshipped the Lord, and they went back to the house of Rabbi. Elkanah knew Hannah his wife, and the Lord remembered. And then the Lord remembered her. In due time, Hannah conceived and bore son, and she called his name Samuel. And she said, I have asked for it from the Lord. The men Elkanah and all his house wanted to offer to the Lord a yearly sacrifice and to pay his vow. And Hannah did not go up, for she said to her husband, As soon as the child is weaned, I'll bring him, so he may appear in the presence of the Lord and dwell there forever. Elkanah, her husband, said to her, No, it seems best to you, and wait until you are weaned him. And then they made the Lord establish his word. So the woman remained and nursed the son until she weaned him. And she had weaned him, she took him out with her, along with a 3-year-old bull, an ephah of flour and a skin of wine. And she brought him to the house of the Lord at Shiloh. And the child was young, and they slaughtered the bull. And they brought the child to Eli. And she said, O my lads, you live, my lord. And the woman was standing here in your presence, praying to the Lord. For this child I pray. And the Lord has granted me my petition that I made to him. Therefore I lent him to the Lord. So as long as he lives, he's lent to the Lord. And I showed the Lord there. And Hannah prayed and said, My heart exalts in the Lord. My heart is exalted in the Lord. My mouth do rise my enemies, because I rejoice in your salvation. There is none holy like the Lord. There is none besides you. There is no rock like our God. Dark and I am also very proud. Let not arrogance come free man. The Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are way. And the house of the mighty are broken, with feeble bond and strength. And those who fall apply themselves out for bread. Those who are hungry seek no hunger, brown and blonde, and she who many children fall. The Lord comes and brings to life, and he brings it down to shine, and raises it up. The Lord makes poor, makes rich. He brings light, and he raises the poor from the dust, and that's the need from the ash heap to make considered princes. And inherit a seat on earth, for the pillars on the earth are the Lord's. And on the east is the Lord, he will guard the feet of his faithful ones. Who shall be covered, shall not by might, shall remember fear. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Against it he will thunder and hail. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed. Elkanah went home to Ram, and the boy was ministering to the Lord. And presently Eli the priest, and the sons of Eli were worthless men. And he did not know the Lord. And the custom of the priest with the people was that, and any man offered with sacrifice, the priest would come. Of me was born with 3-pronged fork in his hand. He was thrust into a pan or a kettle or a cauldron or a pot. Well, let the fork roll out, the priest would take himself. And this is what they did, and did Sheila told their wives who came before the fire was burning. The priest would come and say to him, The sacrifice and gift they eat for the priest judge, and will not separate me from you, but in the will. If the man said to him, Let them burn the fat first, and then take as much as you wish, you say, No, you must give it now, and if not, I will take it by force. Thus the sin of the young man is very great in the sight of the Lord. And the man choose the offering of the Lord with contempt. The Aaron was ministering before the Lord, boy clothed in effort. And his mother used to make for him a little robe and take it to each year when she went out with her husband to offer the sacrifice. And Eli would bless Elkanah and his wife and said, The Lord gave you children by this one, and I heard the petition she asked. The Lord, So then they would return to her. Indeed, the Lord visited her, and she could see them bore 3 sons and 2 daughters. And the boy Samuel grew in the presence of the Lord. Eli was very old. He kept hearing what the sons were doing to order, and how they lay with the woman who was serving at the entrance of the town. He said to her, "Why do you do such things? I hear evil dealings from all these people." "No, my sons, it is no good report they hear the people of the Lord speaking about. If someone sins against a man, God may hear him for it. If someone sins against the Lord, who can intercede for him? They do not listen to the voice of their father. Also, will the Lord to put him to death." The boy Samuel continued to grow both in stature and in favor with the Lord. And there came to a man called Eli said to him, "Thus says the Lord, do I indeed reveal myself to the house of your father when they were in Egypt, subject to the house of Pharaoh? I choose not all tribes of Israel to be my face too. Go up to my altar to burn incense, to burn effort before me. Give to the house of your father all my offerings, for I fly from the Hebrew Israel. I then do scorn my sacrifice and my offerings that I command from my door, and honor your sons above me by finding yourselves in the choice parts of every offering. Now my Hebrew Israel, therefore the Lord God of Israel declares, I promise that my evil house and the house of your father should go in and out before me forever. And now the Lord declares, far be it from me, for those who honor me, I will honor, those who despise me shall be lightly esteemed. And on the days of coming, I will cut off your strength and your strength of your father's house, so that there will not be an old man in your house. And in distress you shall look with envious on all the prosperity. You shall be bestowed on it, and there shall not be an old man in your house forever. And the only one in him I shall not cut off from my altar. From my altar shall be spared to weep his eyes and to grieve his heart. No one sins to your house shall die by the sword of man. And this shall come upon you 2 sons. Ophni and Phinehas shall be assigned to you. Both of them shall die on the same day. Now I will raise up for myself a faithful priest. You shall do according to what is in my heart. In my mind, I will build a mature house. You shall go in and out before my anointed forever. Anyone who is left in your house shall come to implore him for a piece of silver or a loaf of bread, shall say, He's put me on one of the priest places. I may eat a morsel of bread. And a boy Samuel was ministering to the Lord in the presence of Eli. And the word of the Lord arose rare in those days. There was no frequent vision at the time Eli's eyesight had begun to grow dim, so he could not see. He was lying down in his own place, the lamp of God in the corner. And Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was, and the Lord called Samuel. He said, Here I am. And he went to Eli and said, Here I am, for you called me. He said, I had not called, lie down again. So he went and lay down. And the Lord called again Samuel, and Samuel arose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for you called me. He said, I had not called my son, lie down again. Now Samuel did not yet know the word of the Lord not yet being revealed. And the Lord called Samuel again. The time he arose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for you called me. And Eli perceived that the Lord was calling the boy. Therefore Eli said to Samuel, Go, lie down, and if he call you, he shall say, Speak, Lord, for your servant hears. So Samuel went and lay down in his place. And the Lord came and stood, calling his out at the time, Samuel, Samuel. And Samuel said, Speak, for your servant hears. And the Lord said to Samuel, Behold, I am about to do a thing in Israel, which the 2 years everyone. Israel will tingle. On that day I will fulfill against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his house, from beginning to end. I will declare to him that I am about to punish his house forever. For the iniquity that he knew, his sons were blaspheming God. He did not restrain them. He did not restrain them. Therefore I swear to the house of Eli that the iniquity of Eli's house should not be atoned by oil, by sacrifice or offering forever. Samuel lay until morning, then he opened the doors of the house of the Lord. Samuel was afraid to tell the vision to Eli. Eli called Samuel and said, Samuel, my son. He said, Here I am. And Eli said, What was it that he told you? Don't hide it from me. And God did so to you in more, if you hide anything from me of all that he told you. So Samuel told him everything and hid nothing from him. And he said, It is the Lord. Let him do what seems good to him. And Samuel grew, and the Lord said to him that none of his words faltered. And all Israel from Dan to Bisham knew that Samuel was established as a prophet of the Lord. And the Lord appeared again at Shiloh, for the Lord revealed himself to Samuel at Shiloh by the word of the Lord. And the word of Samuel came to all Israel. And then when Israel went out to battle against the Philistines, they encamped at Ebenezer. And the Philistines encamped at Aphek, and the Philistines drew up in battle against Israel. Drew up in line against Israel. And the battle spread. Israel was defeated before the Philistines. He had killed about 4,000 men on the field of battle. And people came to account. The elders of Israel said, Why has the Lord do this today for the Philistines? Let's bring the ark of the covenant of the Lord here from Shiloh, and it may come among us and save us from the powerful enemies. Maybe So the Hebrews sent to Shiloh, and brought from there the ark of the covenant of the Lord of hosts. It was enthroned on the cherubim. And the 2 sons of Eli, Ophni and Phinehas, Phinehas, in the ark of the covenant of the Lord. As soon as the ark of the covenant of the Lord came into camp, all Israel gave a mighty shout, so that the earth resounded, and the Philistines heard the noise. And they said, What is this great shouting in the camp of the Hebrews mean? And they learned that the ark of the Lord had come into camp. The Philistines were afraid. They said, God has come into camp. And they said, Word to us. But nothing like this has happened before. What word to us? Who can deliver us from the power of these mighty gods? These are the gods who struck the Egyptians with every sort of plague and the Lord, take courage and be men of Philistines, lest you become slaves. The Hebrews as they have to you. He men of fire, so the Philistines fought by these eyes to fear, and they fled every man to his home. And the very great slaughter for 30,000 of his soldiers fell, and the ark of God was captured, and 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, died, and a man of Benjamin ran from the battle and came to Shiloh the same day. And as it was close down with the Durban, said, Yes, Eli was sitting on the sea, and the road watching for his heart tremble for the ark of God. And the man came into the sea, and told the news of the sea cried out. And Eli heard the sound of the outcry, and he said, What's that? And then the iron hurried and came and told Eli. And Eli was 98 years old, and his eyes were set. You cannot see. And the man said to Eli, I am he was come from the battle. I fled from the battle today. He said, How did it go, my son? He brought the news and said, There's less fled before the Philistines, and there is everything great defeat among the people. Your 2 sons are so haughty and fine. On this update, and the ark of God is being captured. As soon as he mentioned the ark of God, Eli fell over backward and was seen by the side of the gate. And his neck was broken and he died, for the man was old and heavy. He judged Israel 40 years. And his daughter-in-law, the wife of Phinehas, was pregnant, about to give birth, and she heard news that the ark of God was captured, and her father-in-law and her husband. And she bowed and gave birth, for the pains came upon her. Time for death, the woman attending her said to her, Do not be afraid for your born son. She did not answer, pay attention, and she named the child Ichabod, saying, The glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of God had been captured because of her father and Lord and her husband. And he said, The glory is departed from Israel, for the ark of God has been captured. And the Philistines captured the ark of God, and they brought it from Ebenezer to Ashdod. And the Philistines took the ark of God and brought it into the house of Dagon, and set it up beside Dagon. And the people of Ashdod rose early in the next day, and behold, Dagon fallen face down on the ground before the ark of the Lord. And he took Dagon and put him back in his place. And they rose early in the next morning, behold, Dagon had fallen face down on the ground on the ark of the Lord. And the head of Dagon, both his hands were lying cut off on the threshold. And no trunk of Dagon was left in him. They summoned the priest of Dagon and all into the house of Dagon, to tread on the threshold of Dagon. And Ashdod to all to this day. Hands of the Lord were heavy against the people of Ammon. The people of Ashdod, and he terrified and afflicted them with tumors. Both Ashdod and his territory, and the men of Ashdod saw how things were. He said, The ark of God is almost all remain us, and his hands held against them against Dagon. They sat and gathered together of the lords of first and said, What shall we do with the ark of God Israel? And said, The ark of God Israel be brought back to God. And they brought the ark of God Israel here. And after they brought it around, the hand of the Lord was against the sea. And there was a very great panic, and he afflicted the men of the sea, both young and old, so that tumors broke out on them. So he sent the ark of God to Ekron. And as soon as the ark of God came to Ekron, the people of Ekron carried it. They brought it around until they saw the ark of God Israel to kill us. And people, they sent therefore and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines. And then said, Send away the ark of God Israel. And they returned to his own place, they may not kill us and his people. And our people, for there was a deathly panic throughout the whole sea. The hand of God was very heavy there. And he did not die, was struck with tumors, and the cry of the sea went out to him. The ark of the Lord was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. And the Philistines called for the priests and for the diviners, and said, What do we do with the ark of the Lord? Tell us with God, we shall send it to his place. They said, If you send away the ark of God, do not send it empty, but by all means return him a guilt offering. Then you will be healed. It will be known to you why his hand does not turn away from you. They said, What's the guilt offering that we shall return to? He said, 5 golden achievements and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines. The same plague was on all of you and on your lords. So you must make images of your tumors and images of your mice that ravage your land. And give glory to God Israel. And after you line in his hand from off you and your God from your land. Why should you harden your hearts as the Egyptians and Pharaohs hardened their hearts? After he had dealt so in the earth, and they did not send the people away, and they departed. And then taking to prepare a new car and 2 milk cows on which they had never come yoke, and yoke the cows to the car. Take their cars out away from them. Take the ark of the Lord and place it on the car, and put it in a box beside the figures of God, which you are returning to him as guilt offering. And send off and let it go its way and wash. If it goes up on its way to its own land to Bershemesh, and he who starts the square harvest from I shall know that it is not his hand. It happened to us by coincidence. And the men did so, and he took 2 milk cows, yoked into the cart, and shut up the cows of her. Here is the ark of the Lord to the cart, and the box with the golden mice and the images of their enemies. Cows went straight in the direction of Bershemesh along one highway. Lowing as they went, they turned neither to the right or to the left. And the lords of the Philistines, and after as far as the border of Bershemesh, the people of Bershemesh were reaping their harvest in the valley, and they lifted up their eyes and saw their ark. They rejoiced to see a ark came into fill Joshua, Bershemesh, and stopped there. And a great storm was there, and they spread the water of the car, and offered the cows a burnt offering to the Lord. And the Levites took down the ark of the Lord and the box that was beside, which were the golden figures, and set them upon the great stone. The men of Bershemesh offered burnt offerings, sacrifice on that day to the Lord. And the 5 lords of the Philistines, so they returned that day to Ekron. These are gold achievements that the Philistines returned as a new offering to the Lord, one for Ashtoreth, one for Gaza, one for Ashkelon, one for Gath, one for Ekron, and one in the gold mines. According to number 4 of the seas, the Philistines were only 2 of 5 miles by 4 or 5 seas on old villages. A great stone beside which they set down the ark of the Lord is a witness to this day in the field of Joshua and Beth-Shemesh. He struck some of the men of Beth-Shemesh and looked upon the ark of the Lord. He struck 70 men. Then he remembered because the Lord struck the keeper with a great blow. And the men of Beth-Shemesh said, who was able to stand before the Lord his holy God? And to whom shall we go away from? So they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kirjath Jearim, saying, the Philistines have returned the ark of the Lord. Come down and take it up to you. Proverbs 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is so to his mother. There is gain by wickedness, deal and profit. Righteousness delivers from death. Nor does not the righteous go hungry. He fills the craving of the wicked. The back hand calls poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. He guides and summons a prince. He who sleeps and houses son of brings shame. He sits on the head of the righteous. The mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Wherever the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked will. And the wise and heart will receive commands, but the fool will come to her. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely. He makes some very quickly will be found. And the mother of the I call it so. And the enemy fool will come to her. The mouth of the righteous is found in life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. He should stir to strife, but love cause all offensive. Although it's to him who is understanding, wisdom is found. Who was for the back of him who lacks sense, so wise they acknowledge. Wise they acknowledge. Mouth of the fool brings ruin near. Rich man's wealth is strong as the air. Poverty of the poor is their ruin. When he righteous leads to life, the gain of the wicked sin. Having he instruction on the path of life, he who rejects reproof leads others astray. One conceals himself, treads lying lips. Whoever utters slander is a fool. The words of many transgressions is not lucky. Whoever restrains the lips is prudent. Tongue of the righteous choice silver. Heart of the wicked is a little worth. The lips of the righteous feed men. Whoever stack for lack of sense, the blessing of the Lord makes rich. He has no sorrow with it. Living on earth like a joke, therefore wisdom is pleasure to a man on his day. What the wicked judge will come upon him, the desire of the righteous will be granted. And tempest past the wicked is no more. The righteous is dies forever. They begin here to the teeth and speak to God. So is sluggard to those who sin. And the Lord prolongs life, but the years of the wicked will be short. However, the righteous brings short. The expectation of the wicked will perish. The Lord is a stronghold to the plans, destruction to evildoers. The righteous will not be removed. But the wicked will not dwell in the land. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom. The perverse tongue will be cut off. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable. But the mouth of the wicked and what is perverse. Psalm 138. I give you thanks, O Lord, with my whole heart. Before thy gods, sing your praise. I bow down toward your holy temple. You give thanks for your intent and for your steps of your faithfulness. You exalted above all things in your word. On the day I called you answer me, all the strength of my strength shall increase. All the kings of the earth shall be over you. Thanks, O Lord. When you heard the words of your mouth, and they shall sing the ways of the Lord. Praise the glory of the Lord, for the Lord is high. You are the Lord. Holy and righteous, my Father, I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the wrath of my enemies, your right hand delivers me. The Lord fulfills purpose for me, you establish love of the Lord and just wrath. Do not forsake the work of your hands. Now the stone, I should not do the Lord's prayer. His right hand fallen heaven, hand be on it. Cannot come over on earth as in heaven. He has died, but forgive us our sins and our debtors. He is not temptation, there is evil one. He has skin in the power and the glory for the Father. See you tomorrow. Bye.